What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode number 1 of Shooting for Silverware in FIFA 13. This is a very old series of mine back from FIFA 11 that I thought I'd bring back, and the reason why is because I wanted to test out non-rare and rare gold teams. I've built this non-rare team you can see on the screen now: Julio Cesar, Debuchy, Koscielny, Luis Baines, Cabaye, Sissoko, Diaby, Pennant, Cisse and Etherington are the team. I've also got Santos as left back, as a replacement for Baines because he gets a red card in this stint, and also I got Rodwell for Diaby, I think, because he also got a red card in one of the games. And if you guys want to get Ultimate Team coins, check out FIFACoinTrader.com. Very fast and reliable service. Their link is in the description. So we're going to go into the gameplay, guys, and show you me going into the team. And I just want to explain first of all, what Shooting for Silverware is, and secondly, why this team, basically. So Shooting for Silverware, as I say, is a series that I used to do back in FIFA 11 and FIFA 12. I believe this is the first time I brought it back for FIFA 13, where I would take a team and I would try and win the Gold Cup with that team, or whatever cup is around at the moment. And if I made it to the final or better, so if I either made it to the final or won it, I would show you the highlights of all 4 games and kind of talk over the top of it. And that's exactly what I want to do. And what I actually want to talk about is the non-rare team that I've got. For me, one of my favourite teams in the game is my Portuguese League non-rare team. It's a crazy good team. People like Varela, Rodrigo, Jeffren, just incredible players, you know, like really great players. And I wonder why non-rare players work better than sometimes rares, and almost always like informs and team of the seasons. Like if you remember, if you go back to the million coin wager I had with Bates in the first one, where I beat him, I had a Portuguese league team. It had 8 non-rares and 3 rares, and he had a fully team of the season Bundesliga squad, and I absolutely destroyed him. So I wanted to kind of test out what a non-rare team would do in something like a Gold Cup, where I'm highly likely to come up against solid rare teams, and you'll see the sort of teams that I come up against. And I wanted to try and figure out, first of all, is there that much of a difference between a non-rare player and a player who's rated 92 or 93? I also wanted to try and have a look at whether or not you play better with non-rares and withdrawn players, and then eventually I'm going to go and look into what the important attributes for every position are, and kind of build a team around the important attributes. So the second person I come up against here, he's got a very strong squad. Vermaelen, Company, Lloris, Torre there. He's got the team of the season: Michu, Cazorla, Aguero up front, Walcott and Gervinho, Kyle Walker and Patrice Evra. You know, that's a solid BPL team. Maybe the formation's not right, or it's not one that I would personally use, but of course this guy, he's free to use whatever he wants. But what I was looking at, I wonder, I sit here and I wonder why on earth I play a lot better with non-rare teams in my own experience. You know, for me, my 3-5-2 gold sweat team is incredible, but my 4-3-3 Portuguese league team that's non-rare is the best team I played with so far. And this BPL team actually is also one of the best teams I've used, and you can see that by the gameplay that I'm getting. And I wonder if it's a mix of a whole bunch of things. Like, I wonder if it's because the team is so withdrawn in terms of skills and ability that you focus your play in such a different way, that you play so differently that people aren't used to it, don't expect it. Like if I've got a whole bunch of 4- and 5-star skillers in my team, I try and do skill moves to beat players. I try and score fancy goals past the keeper, and quite often I might fuck up in the opposition third and end up conceding a goal because I've messed up, you know. With this team, Gibril Cisse, or Cisse, however you prefer to say his name, is the only player who has got 4-star skills. Everybody else has got 3-star skills or 2-star skills, and they're very unassuming players, so I don't have much ability to do anything with them other than like pass, move and shoot. And I think that's one of the issues in FIFA that I have. Look at this for a goal though. Some great work there from Cisse, and Etherington with the final touch. And this team's not too pacey, you know. Etherington's got 84 pace, I do believe. Cisse's got 86 pace, I do believe. Let me actually go. I'm on the console now. Let me go and have a quick look whilst I'm recording this commentary. But Jermaine Pennant, I think, is the fastest player with 88 pace, and for me that's crazy good, you know, to be able to win games against teams like this with Mbia, Cabal, David Luiz, Johnson, Ramirez, Torre, Bale, Mata, Torres, Bent and Lloris. That's one of the best BPL teams you're likely to come up against. I would personally change a few of the players there, but overall that is just such a solid team. So in my team, guys, Pennant's got 86 pace. Damn, he's been downgraded from FIFA 12. Gibril Cisse has got 85 pace. Etherington has got 85 pace. That's not super quick, you know. There's not a single player with more than that pace in the whole team. Sissoko is there with 85 pace as well, and then Kabai has got 75 and Diaby has got 79. So it's not the paciest team, and once again I wonder if that helps the way I play, because I don't just sprint up the field with someone who's super quick just because they're super quick. You know, if I've got Theo Walcott, as soon as I get the ball into Theo's feet, I look to go on the outside. I look to, like, you know, use his pace to get to the byline and then try and cross it in. Now, if I don't have the correct strikers to deal with crosses, if I don't have people that have got good heading stats, good strength, good jumping, what's the point of having Walcott there? So I think with someone like Pennant, who can come inside, and I've scored a fair few goals with Pennant in this episode, for someone with Pennant who hasn't got the blistering pace that Walcott has got, but is fast enough to get down the wing, maybe come inside, have a shot himself, or play a through ball, is that what makes this better? Is it the style of play because of the style of team what makes this team better? Or is it because the non-rare players are actually a lot better than we assume because they've got the more important key stats? Now, what you got to remember is these are still goal players. What you got to look for, and I'm gonna do videos on this in the next few weeks. With a striker, you obviously want finishing. You want long shots, you want shot power, you want like things like positioning, agility, technique, those sort of abilities with the player. They could be a non-rare 80 rated player, or in Gibril Cisse's point, an 81 rated player, non-rare, and have really high attributes in those positions and really low attributes in the other things that aren't important, and that's why they're non-rare and that's why they're rated so low. But that could potentially make them a more deadly striker than any rare player that you've ever had, which is why in my experience Rodrigo is such an incredible player. So the last guy I come up against has got a 4-2-2 BPL team again. I was a bit worried because I thought, damn, even though he's got low chemistry, he's got a great team, he's in the final, maybe he plays really well, but in the 4th minute Laurent Koscielny there scores to put me 1-0 to the good. Very happy about that, you know, very nice indeed. And I went on from there, I pushed on from there and took this game by the scruff of the neck. And look at that, a nice little chip through ball just through to Etherington. He evades 2 tackles, somehow gets the ball back, takes the shot, goes off the inside of the post and into the back of the net. We take a 2-0 lead into the final, and I'm thinking, you know, this is GG. And straight after the kickoff for the 3rd goal here, goes through to Etherington again, like not blistering pace, but he's beating solid and quick defenders to the ball. Is that because of his positioning? Is that because of something else in the game mechanics? Or is it because he's non-rare and the game likes to give a little bit of a handicap or momentum swing? However you like to look at those things. I'm not really here to discuss that. I just want to discuss the finer points of non-rares, and I want you guys to let me know if you prefer non-rares or if you prefer super teams. And then what I want to do with this specific team is actually put 3 non-rares, 3 rare players in there, or 3 super players in there, and see if they like perform outstandingly. Like I want to put Gareth Bale as a striker, his 88 card, and see how good he is when he's mixed with a non-rare team, and whether you can notice the huge difference that should be there. So I went 5-0 up in this game, guys, after the 60th minute. My man here decides to rage quit, which means we get the win. We win the 2,000 coins and get the gold cup, which is very nice indeed. This is going to be the end of the video, guys, so if you have enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 300,000 subscribers now, which is absolutely insane. I can't thank you guys enough. But guys, this is the end, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.